Hey, what is up, guys? Hope you guys are having an awesome week. Hope you've had a great year. Today I'm going to share with you guys my ups and downs for 2018. So I'm driving down the road. I'm on my way back to West Virginia right now, and I'm sitting here trying to think of my negatives, you know, the bad things that have happened to me this year. And those of you that have followed me for a while, you kind of know that I can't help but like see the good in situations, you know, and that's just the type of my personality. I mean, I don't mean I don't ever get mad and I don't like get frustrated and stuff, but it's like I can't help but like be thankful for what I do have. You know, I don't know what it is, but it was hard for me to come up with bad things to share with you guys. But I mean, obviously I've got some, and I've got one main one that I want to share with you. The main reason that I like to share bad situations or bad things or whatever, like the lows of my year, is so you guys can learn. That's the biggest thing that I love most, I think, about failure or when unfortunate situations happen. It is a great opportunity to learn. So that's the main reason. That's my motivation to share that with y'all. You know, that's why if you guys follow us on our vlog channel, that's why I share and document my life over there, no matter what happens, you know, busting a test or having a flat on the side of the road or whatever, you know. I want to share that because it's real life and it happens, and there's just so much to be learned from it. So anyway, first of all, I want to thank you guys so much for all the new subscribers, all the subscribers that have been around since I started my channel. I just want to thank you guys so much. We couldn't do it without you, and I'm glad that the videos have been helpful to you guys. I really enjoy making the videos. I've learned so much from you guys, and it's been a great experience. It's been a great year. So I just want to thank you guys so much for all your support for the channel and for the kind words, the knowledge that you guys have shared on the channel this year. I mean, it's been great. It's been a great year, and I thank you guys so much. Let's start with some highs of 2018. I've been blessed to have worked most of the year. I've probably been off more this year than I've been off in the past several years, but I'm still thankful that I've been able to work what I have, because I know guys that have not been able to work as much as I have, you know, and it's like, I think that's one of the greatest things I love about Pipeline, is it keeps you humble, you know, it keeps you striving to do better and to work hard, but it also keeps you humble because there are low points in the year, you know, there is time off, so there's a lot to learn from it. It's one of the reasons I like it, and it stays interesting. So another good thing about this year is this YouTube channel. You guys have been super supportive. We've been able to get information about the Pipeline lifestyle out into the world to share with you guys that are interested in it. So the channel has grown thanks to you guys. It's surreal, and I can't thank you guys enough. I'm also thankful for my diabetes. They've been decent this year. I like my numbers. Everything's been good. It's been steady. I haven't had any crazy situations happen with my diabetes yet. The doctors, whenever I got diagnosed with diabetes in 2016, they told me, you know, after a couple years, chances are you're going to start seeing, you know, things are going to start getting more crazy with your numbers. And I've went up on my insulin. I'm on a slow-acting insulin right now, once a day, and I went up, I think, 4 units since I started. I started out with 4 units once a day, and now I'm at 8 units once a day. And that's the only thing that I've done different, and I've just watched, you know, I count my carbs every meal. That's all I do. I mean, I just feel super blessed that that's still under wraps or whatever. So super thankful for that. Another good year health-wise. Another great thing that's happened in 2018 is I've met all kinds of new people, specifically, and no offense to everybody else that I've met a lot of great people, and you know, it's been great. But the 2 welding partners that I've had this year that are older, Jerry, the one I had earlier this year, for those of you that follow along, he's from Oklahoma, but he lives in South Carolina now. He's 58 years old, got a lot of knowledge, a lot of welding experience. I had the pleasure of working with him for 6 months, and I mean, that's just been a dream of mine, to work with an older welder like that, that's been around, you know, for several years, and, you know, has several stories and things to share about, you know, this way of life and different techniques on welding and stuff. I mean, it's still so surreal. Like, I love it, you know. And then The other one is Andy, the guy I'm welding with right now on this job. He's 73 years old, full of that many more stories, you know, and lots of good knowledge. So much to be learned from these older guys, man. I can't thank them enough for the path that they've cleared for us, you know, coming up. So it's been a real good year, and I'm thankful for those two guys that I've met this year, along with several others. I mean, I literally can't even keep track of the amount of good people that I've met this year. Again, that's one of the things I love about pipelining, is meeting new people and realizing how small the world is, you know. And once you've been doing it for a few years, and the more people you meet, the smaller the world gets, and the more, it's like the smaller America gets, you know, like specifically just because that's the only place that I've worked is America. But a little side story, Andy, that guy I'm working with now, he's worked back in the 70s, he worked in like Nigeria, South America, I think he said Israel, and like 2 or 3, maybe 4 other countries, because it was so slow that there was nothing going on here. Like, I mean, he had to go work somewhere else, or else he would have, you know, starved to death. Or I mean, I'm sure he would have made ends meet otherwise. But like, as far as pipeline work, what he knew, you know, it's all he's done growing up. It's all his dad did. And so anyway, it's crazy where this line of work can take you. You know, it will really test your faith, but it's very, very wild. And anyway, that was just a side note. Very interesting. Industrial tradition is another thing that I'm super thankful for. It's been a good year for industrial tradition. Again, thank you to all of you and anybody else that follows along on our family channel, and anyone else that's maybe not subscribed but follows along with us or knows us in person. Thank you guys so much for the support. It's been great. We're looking forward to another great year with industrial tradition. Lots of new stuff stirring up in Kayla's mind for industrial tradition. I mean, we got big plans, and we're excited to take you guys along and share it with you guys. And just so thankful that you guys have a place to come be a part of what we're doing with industrial tradition. So another upside to this year that was very rare from any year that I've had before this in my life was I had the honor of officiating my really good friend's wedding in Montana this last summer, and I also had the honor to officiate my sister's wedding. So really cool, super honored. Thank you, Cayman and Nicole, Anna and Anthony, for letting me be a part of your very special day. Man, I could go on and on. I could go on and on and on. Little things like I got my furnace fixed in the camper. Whenever I do break down on the side of the road, I've been fortunate enough to have a spare. I've been fortunate enough to get it on and off without any more trouble. Didn't have to be late to where I was going. It helps that I've had to be on the side of the road for like 12 hours one time. I'll tell you all about that in another video. But so like whenever I have a flat and I know that I have a way to fix that and move on, and that's a good situation compared to being on the side of the road for 12 hours. So been able to be home, even though I've been off more, I've been able to be home more to help around the farm there at the house, help my brother-in-law, and just be around the house to see my family a little more. So I'm just super thankful. We've had a great year, 2018. The worst part about 2018 that I could come up with that I think would be most helpful to you all is the work. And when I say this, I mean to give you guys a little history on how I got started in pipelining and where I'm at today. I started welding in high school, started pipelining whenever I was 21 years old, non-union, worked like that for 5 or 6 years, started building my name non-union, you know. And whenever I had the opportunity to join the union, I was a little bit skeptical, just like everybody is. You know, I get a lot of questions from you guys like, which way to go, union or non-union? It's really hard to put in a comment. That's why I want to share this with you guys right now. So I had the opportunity to join the union, and the union is a great thing if you're going to make pipelining a career, and if you don't mind traveling. That was me. I don't mind traveling. We've been traveling, and a lot of guys I knew had joined, and it was like I had the opportunity. I was working a great steady job whenever I joined the union, but I saw an opportunity, and so I took the opportunity. The only bad thing about joining the union after you've been welding non-union for a long time is you got to start over with your network. You got to meet people, you got to build your name, you got to I've been really blessed to meet some great people, but I have yet to be contracted out. In the union, you either get dispatched or you get contract hire. Contract hire is just like non-union. It's just about who you know. You know a welding boss, they hire you. You know, that's the same thing it is. But I've had to rely on dispatch the whole year and a half that I've been in. I mean, chances are it might change this next year because I have worked for some really good people so far and met some really good people that know a lot of people. With that being said, it still takes time, and I think that's one of the things that I want to stress most about pipelining is it just takes time. I've been pipelining for 6 or 7 years, and I still, since I decided to join the union, I still have trouble. I've gotten phone calls to go work non-union, but that's not what I agreed to, you know, and I don't want to get into all that, but I mean, whenever you're union, you're not supposed to work non-union, and so that's what I agreed to whenever I joined the union. So therefore, I have to hustle all over again and meet new people and keep in contact with people and just build my name back up in this different group of people. I mean, that's all you're doing, but it's almost like starting all over. It's like backing up, you know, to go forward. I've talked about before in different videos, sometimes you have to take a step back to take a step forward. It takes patience, takes a lot of patience, but I believe if you just work hard and believe in what you do and know that you have a passion for what you're doing, I believe it'll carry you for as long as you need it to, if it's meant to be. So that is one of the worst parts about this year for me, is not staying as busy as I would like. But with that being said, I'm super thankful to have stayed as busy as I have. Don't have any complaints, nothing like that. I believe that the Lord will always provide, especially if you're doing what you can to serve Him, and He's done that for us this year. I can't complain. So to wrap it up, I was going to share with you guys a couple of my goals for 2019. The number one goal is probably to stay busy this year. It's the main goal. Pay off Kayla's truck and then pay a lot more on our camper. Another goal of mine is to research, I would say purchase, but I don't think it's in the books, in the budget this year, but I would say is to research the piece of machinery that I need. And what I mean by that is a skid steer, a Skytrack, forklift, or I'm not sure what I want yet. I think I want a skid steer, but I'm not sure. Skid steer you can do so much with, that's why I want one, but I would also be able to get a lot of use out of just like a mini Skytrack or a Lowell forklift. So I don't know, because I want all the attachments to a skid steer, but I don't know that I would use all the attachments in the next couple of years as much as I would use just the forks, as far as building beds and such, you know, because that's what I probably see myself doing before I do too much, you know, fence work for myself around the house there, is I'll probably get into building some beds. So that's probably, I'm gonna research and figure out exactly what I want this year. Yeah, start thinking about that. So, oh, here's another mini goal, to start working on that 95. Let's just put a general goal on the 95, just to start working on it. Get it to my mechanic. I might do a little bit while I'm home, but if I can stay busy this year, I'll just have Kayla take it up there to Outlaw Diesel there in Stillwater, good friends of ours, and have Trent work on it there. Just slowly, you know, put an exhaust on it, you know, do little things to it, and so I think that's going to be a goal of mine also, just to start in on that. So yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Let me know what some of your goals are down in the comments. Share your goals for 2019. What is your goal? Let us know in the comments. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm excited for another good year to share with you guys. I'm excited for what's in store for Industrial Tradition, YouTube, and everything. I'm super excited for it. Can't wait to take you guys along. Ready to learn something every day this year. Thank you guys for all your support. Thank you for watching. We will see you guys next year. Remember, learn something every day.